Till today, I make between $20,000 to over $30,000 monthly just from selling PDFs, and I never went back to my old job. Here is my last 30 days earnings, $29,115. Let me refresh it real quick, $29,115.82. When I had my first big break, the thing that replaced my salary was 9 pages long. 9 pages. A PDF. The same kind of file your bank sends you. That is it. That is the product. No warehouse, no shipping, no customer service, no inventory. I made it one time in an afternoon, and it has sold while I was asleep, while I was on a bus, and while I was sitting in the meeting where I told my boss I was leaving. And I did not sell it on a fancy website. I sold it on Facebook. The same Facebook your aunt uses to post birthday messages. Now, before you roll your eyes, let me tell you the part that made this actually work, because I got it wrong for about 7 months first. I thought the money was in the PDF I sell. It is not. The money is in a completely different PDF that I give away for free, and almost nobody talks about why. I am going to show you both. On this screen, the whole thing. How I find out what to write before I write a single word. How I build the file in about 40 minutes, where I upload it so people can pay me, and the exact Facebook post I use that gets people asking me for the link instead of me begging them to click one. And I am going to show you the honest math, including how many sales you actually need, because that number is smaller than you think, and I want you to see it early. Stay with me for 2 minutes, and you will understand the whole business. Here is why a PDF beats almost everything else you could sell as a beginner. You make it once. You sell it forever. There is no extra cost when you sell the second copy or the 200. If you sell a shirt, you have to buy another shirt. If you sell a PDF, you just send the same file again. That means when somebody pays you $27, almost all $27 is yours. So let me do the math right now, and I want you to actually watch the calculator on my screen, because this is the moment most people realize this is possible. Say your PDF is $27. Say your job pays $3,000 a month. 3,000 divided by 27 is 111. 111 sales a month. That is your whole target. That is less than 4 sales a day. 4 people. Out of the 3 billion people on Facebook, 4 a day. Now change the price to $47 and watch what happens. 64 sales a month. That is 2 a day. 2 people a day, and you do not have a job anymore. I am not saying it is easy. I am saying it is small. Those are 2 very different things, and understanding the difference is what keeps you going when your first week makes $9. Alright, now the part I promised. The 2 PDF system, and why the free one is the important one. Here is what beginners do. They make a PDF, they put it on a website, they post the link on Facebook, and they get 1 sale from their cousin, and then nothing forever. The reason that fails is simple. A stranger who has never heard of you will not put their card details in for $27. They just will not. You have not earned it yet. But a stranger will absolutely take something free. So the system is 2 files. File 1 is free. It is short, 5 to 9 pages, and it solves one small, annoying problem completely. You do not sell it. You trade it for an email address. File 2 is the paid one. It is the bigger version, and you sell it to the people who already took the free one, liked it, and now trust you. The free PDF is the fishing net. The paid PDF is the meal. And here is why this matters more than anything else I am going to say today. Facebook can shut your page tomorrow. Your reach can drop to nothing overnight for reasons nobody will ever explain to you. If your whole business lives on Facebook, you are one morning away from having nothing, but an email list is yours. Nobody can take it. You could lose every Facebook account you own and still send an email to 4,000 people tonight. That is the difference between a hustle and a business. That is why I am still doing this. Okay, let me build it with you. Step 1, and this is the one that decides everything. I do not decide what to make. I let Facebook tell me. Watch my screen. I am going into the Facebook search bar, and I am typing a topic, then clicking on the Groups tab. I am looking for groups with a lot of members, and more importantly, a lot of daily posts. A group with 200,000 members and 4 posts a day is dead. A group with 15,000 members and 60 posts a day is alive. Alive is what I want. I joined 5 of them. Now here is the real trick, and I want you to copy this exactly. Inside a group, there is a search icon. I click it, and I search inside that group for the words, "How do I?" Look at what comes up. Dozens of posts. Hundreds. Every single one is a person publicly telling me what they are struggling with. I do the same search with the word help, then the word stuck, then does anyone know? Now I open a blank document beside me, and I start writing down the questions that keep repeating. That repetition is the entire signal. If 1 person asks it, it is a person. If 40 people ask it, it is a product. And I pay special attention to the posts with the most comments, because a lot of comments means a lot of people are arguing about the answer, which means there is no clear answer yet. That gap is exactly where your PDF goes. Give this 20 minutes and you will have your topic, not from guessing, from reading people ask for it in their own words. Step 2. I make the free PDF, and I keep it stupidly narrow. Here is where people mess up. They try to make the free thing enormous. A 100-page ultimate guide to everything. Nobody reads that. Nobody finishes it. And a person who does not finish your free thing never buys your paid thing. So my free PDF solves solves one problem completely in under 10 pages. Not how to start a garden. Instead, the 10 vegetables that will not die if you forget about them for a week. Not how to get fit. Instead, a printable 1-page 4-week walking plan. Not how to write a resume. Instead, 12 exact sentences you can copy into your resume today. See the pattern? Small, finished, and usable in one sitting. The person should be able to open it, use it, and get a small win in 10 minutes. That small win is what makes them trust you. Step 3. Actually building the file. Watch the screen. This is faster than you think. I open a design tool. I am using a free one on my screen. I search their templates for ebook or workbook or guide, and I pick a clean, simple one. Do not spend 3 days on the design. I mean it. The design is not why people buy. Clean beats fancy. Now I fill it in. Page 1 is the cover, just the title and a subtitle. Page 2 is one short paragraph about who this is for, then the content, then the last page. And that last page is the most important page in the whole file, so look at what I put on it. I write one line about the bigger paid PDF, what it does, and a link to it. That is it. No pressure. But now, every single person who reads the free thing sees the paid thing at the exact moment they are most impressed with you. Then I click Share and Export as PDF. Done. That took 40 minutes. Step 4. Setting up the place where people actually pay you. I am opening Payhip on my screen. Personally, I prefer and use Shopify till date. But for a beginner, I like Payhip because the free plan takes about 5% of a sale, while other platforms take up to 10%, and you still pay card processing on top. But these more expensive platforms are a bit more advanced and have certain features. On a $27 sale, that difference is a couple of dollars every time. Small until it is not. Watch this. I click Add New Product, Digital Product. I upload my paid PDF. I write a title. I write 4 lines describing what is inside and who it is for. I set the price. And here is a setting people forget. There is a box for the file itself and a box for what the buyer sees after paying. I write a short thank you message there with my email so they can reply to me. People replying to you is how you find out what to make next. I hit publish. I now have a link. That link takes payments from anywhere in the world. The entire store took about 11 minutes. Step 5. Setting up the free one, because free does not mean no setup. The free PDF is not just a file I hand out. It is a trade. They give me an email, I give them the file. On the same platform, I make a second product and I set the price to 0. Now when somebody wants it, they enter their email to get it, and I have their email in a list. You can also use a free email tool for this and connect it. Either way works. What matters is that the email gets saved somewhere you own. Step 6. And this is the part that either works or gets your account destroyed, so please listen carefully. You cannot walk into a Facebook group and drop a link. That is the fastest way to get removed, banned, and marked as spam. Every group admin hates it and Facebook hates it, so here is what I actually do. For the first week in any group, I post nothing about myself. Nothing. I only answer other people's questions. Real answers. 3 or 4 sentences. Genuinely helpful. No link, no mention of anything I sell. Do that 10 or 15 times and something changes. People start recognizing your name. Admins stop watching you. You are a member, not a stranger. Now, and only now, I post this. Watch my screen. I am typing the exact format. I start with the problem, in their words. I saw about 9 people in here this week asking how to stop their plants dying while they are at work. Then I give value in the post itself. Here are the 3 that survived me completely ignoring them for 11 days. And I list them right there, for free, in the post. No link. Then the last line. I put the rest of them into a 1-page thing you can print. If you want it, comment the word plants, and I will send it over. That is the whole post. Now look at why every piece of that works. There is no link in it, so Facebook does not treat it as spam, and the group algorithm does not bury it. It gives real value before asking for anything, so people do not feel sold to. And asking people to comment 1 word means the post gets flooded with comments, which pushes it to the top of the group and shows it to way more people. Then I go into the comments and I reply to each person individually with the link. That is a real conversation, one human to another, and Facebook is perfectly happy with it. Yes, it takes time. That is the point. It takes time, so almost nobody does it, which is exactly why it still works. And one rule I never break. I read the group rules first. Every group. If the rules say no promotion of any kind, I still answer questions there, but I never make that post. There are 1,000 other groups. Step 7. Where this goes once it starts working. After a couple of months of doing this, something shifts. People start messaging you first. They tag you in other people's posts. Your name means something in that little world. That is when you make your own group. Your own group is the version of this with no landlord. No admin can remove you. No rules but yours. Everyone in it came because they wanted your thing. And in your own group, you can post whatever you want, whenever you want. Step 8. Making the second product. And this is where the income actually becomes stable. Everybody who bought the first PDF is a person who has already paid you. They are the easiest sale you will ever ever get again. So I read their replies, I read the questions in my group, and I make the next PDF about the very next problem they hit after using the first one. Then I sell a bundle of both at a price a little lower than buying them separately. 3 PDFs is where this stops feeling fragile, because now one bad week on one product does not empty your month. Now let me be honest with you about the timeline, because I do not want you quitting your job next Tuesday and blaming me. Month 1, you make the free PDF and the paid PDF, you join the groups, and you answer questions. You will probably make between $0 and $100. This month feels pointless. It is not. You are building the thing that pays you in month 4. Month 2, you start posting the value posts. Your email list goes from 0 to a few hundred. You get your first real sales from strangers. The first sale from a stranger is genuinely one of the best feelings you will ever have, because it proves the whole thing is real. Month 3 and 4, you have a second product, a list of maybe 1,000 people, and sales that happen without you posting that day. Somewhere after that, the number stops being pocket money and starts being a real second income. And a real second income is what actually lets you leave a job, not a lucky week. A boring, repeatable number that shows up every month. And here is the last thing, the thing I wish someone had told me at the start. The PDF is not the valuable part. Anybody can make a PDF. The valuable part is that you spent months listening to a specific group of people describe their exact problems, and now you understand them better than almost anyone. Once you have that and you have their emails, you can sell them the second thing, and the third thing, and a course, and a template, and a service. The PDF was just the first door. That is why it holds. That is why I could leave and not go back. So here is exactly what I want you to do today before you watch anything else. Open Facebook. Search one topic you actually know something about. Join 3 active groups. Use the search inside those groups for the words, "How do I?" Read for 20 minutes and write down every question that shows up more than 3 times. That list is your business. It already exists. You just have not read it yet. So look, there are a lot of strategies behind the PDF business that I simply can't fit into a free video without turning it into a full course. That's exactly why I created the passive PDF method. It's my step-by-step system for building your own PDF business. From finding profitable PDF ideas and creating them without design skills, to building a high-converting store, driving traffic using different hidden traffic strategies, and putting the whole process on repeat so your PDFs can keep selling in the background while you live your life. You can absolutely piece everything together from my free videos, but if you want the shortcut, the roadmap, and the exact system behind how I do it, the passive PDF method is for you. The link is in the description and pinned comment. If you're ready to stop watching and actually start building, take the first step today. Like this video if you got value from it, subscribe for more step-by-step breakdowns, and I'll keep showing you exactly how this works. No fluff, no gatekeeping, just real strategies. I'll see you in the next one.